All right, everybody. Let's do this. Morning, Stan. Let's get ourselves into the chat or your app. Let's go over what is going down today. So we're going to do 1 minute of cardio. So start to kind of pick what you're going to do for your cardio piece. And then make sure that you guys have a dumbbell. All right. We're going to do some goblet lunges. And then we're going to do 8 single dumbbell strict presses in the warm-up. So warm-up's gonna be like this. We're gonna go for a minute of cardio. We're then gonna have a 4-minute EMOM. Okay, so 8 goblet lunges, 4 lunges each side, and then we'll go right into a single dumbbell strict press. And so just to be clear on that, we're gonna hold the dumbbell like so in a goblet position. We'll go ahead and do some reverse lunges. Again, we're gonna go ahead and alternate each side. And then once we're done with that, we're then gonna put the dumbbell into that rack position and then go right into 8 strict presses, okay? Whatever's remaining in the rest of that minute, go ahead and rest, hang out, and then we'll get right back into it the next minute, okay? All right, any questions on that piece at all? Awesome. I'll tell you a funny story once we get started. Okay, give me that thumbs up if you guys are ready to rock and roll. All right, let's do this. Okay. Stopwatch. Here we go, everybody. In 3, 2, 1, and begin. All right, so we are started, kicking it off in the morning. Get that cardio started right. And we are just moving, getting our body prepped, getting our minds prepped. There we go. There we go. Come on. Okay, 20 seconds. All right, in about 10 seconds, we're gonna move right into that 4-minute EMOM. Okay, 8 goblet lunges in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Okay, here we go. Stepping back. Now the encouragement is when we do these reverse lunges is you're gonna put yourself right into an active toe position, right? Opposed to like a relaxed toe. And so it's gonna give you a strong base, a strong support. And all we're gonna do is alternate side to side. And then once we're done with that, turn that dumbbell aside, get yourself in that rack position, and go ahead and start pressing. There we go. And rotate. If you guys haven't finished up, that's okay. Go right back into another round. And if you found yourself not finishing that minute or not finishing that round of the 8 lunges and the 8 presses, then let's go ahead and just take it down to 6. So at least gives you some time to rest. There we go. Bye, abs. Okay, 20 seconds, everybody. And start a new round if you guys haven't yet. Good work. Interesting. Okay, 20 seconds. After we finish this strict press, we have one more set. All right, 3, 2, 1, and start that new round. Okay, so we got 8 goblet lunges. So we're gonna hold that dumbbell in that goblet position. And then we're gonna step right into a reverse lunge. And again, it makes me think about it is if we do need to switch it up at all, we can always turn that into a goblet squat. So sometimes we have hip, sometimes we have ankle issues. So that kind of puts us in a better ankle position. And then we're gonna tag team it with strict presses. See you, buddy. 8 strict presses. Once you're done, go ahead and rest, grab some water. Beautiful. All right. Well, looks like everybody is done. So, okay, as you guys are sipping on your water, let's talk about the first piece. We're going to do our body weight pump today. We're going to work for 5 minutes, and we're going to do 10 bicycle crunches. We're going to do 10 glute bridges, and then we're going to do 10 leg lifts. Okay, so let's go through this really quick. Make sure we're all on the same page. And so we're going to move for 5 minutes. So it means we're just going to move throughout these movements for 5 minutes, right? So we'll get ourselves off the deck, and we're just going to go left elbow to right knee, side to side. Once we hit 10 total, we're then going to go ahead and move right into your glute bridge, hands to the deck, lift your hips up, squeeze your butt cheeks, and then come right back down to the deck. Once that butt touches the deck, go right back up, get to that full hip extension position, and then go ahead and relax. From there, we're going to go hands underneath your butt if you want that support. And then we're going to go 10 leg lifts. We want to get those legs as close to the floor as possible without touching. Come all the way up, and then we'll go ahead and return. Now, if we start to arch or the back starts to ache a little bit closer to the floor as our feet get, just don't go as low. The abdominal wall is not that strong yet, but you don't want to force it, right? We don't want to strain the abdominal wall just to get to that full length extension, right? It should be nice and smooth up and down. All right, let's get that 5 minute clock set up. I guess I'm talking to myself on that one. Oh, and Eva, there we go. All right, we're gonna push start on 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 3, 2, 1, begin. All right, you guys. All right, make sure that we have that crunch, right? We don't want that head relaxed on the floor. We want to have that a little bit of a crunch so that upper abdominal is at tension. And then we're just going to rotate left to right as we alternate with the knees. From there, we're going to go right into 10 glute bridges and then followed by 10 leg lifts. Okay. Now, once we get through this full round, right, we're going to go right back into another round. And rest in between as needed. Okay, so rest in between as needed. But again, we're going to be working for 5 minutes. There we go. Come on, come on. Keep it moving. See ya. There we go. Remember, we're just sticking with 10 reps. 10 reps of each movement. 10 of those alternated bicycles. 10 of the glute bridges. 10 of those leg lifts. There we go. Solid. Keep it moving. Now, as we do this, I do want you guys to keep track of how many times you get through. Okay, so that's going to be one of the things that we're going to register on the app. So we're just going to keep track of how many times can we get through. So we're going to keep track of the rounds and reps. Rounds and reps. There we go. Really focus on that breathing, right? Control it. So even though your heart rate starts to get up, really start to control that breathing so you don't start to breathe too fast. So just nice and smooth. Inhale to exhale. Good. All right, we have a little bit over a minute, so about 1:20 remaining. All right, 45 seconds. There we go. Good, lift those hips up. Okay, 20 seconds. All right, go ahead and finish up the movement that you're at, and then relax. All right. Good work, you guys. We just got done finishing up our body weight pump. Good work. 5 minutes of just getting us prepped and primed for our full body sweat today. Okay. So let's grab water if you need it, but let's go ahead and start to talk about what is about to happen. We have 2 segments in this piece. We have an 8-minute segment and a 12-minute segment. And so the first one's going to be an 8-minute EMOM. We'll rest 2 minutes, and then we're going to have a 12-minute AMRAP. All right. So this is what it's going to look like. For the EMOM, for the minute 1, we're doing cardio. Okay. So I want you guys to start thinking about what you want to do for your cardio choice right now. And then from there, we're going to tag team a AMRAP of 4 single dumbbell deadlifts. Okay. Now you're going to be able to do this with 1 dumbbell or 2 dumbbells. So if you have a lighter set of dumbbells, then I encourage you guys to do 2 dumbbells. If you do have the option to go a little bit heavier, then let's do this. So we're going to do a single dumbbell deadlift, 4 of those. We're then going to do 4 single dumbbell curls. And then we're gonna go right into 4 dumbbell presses, okay? So I'm gonna give you the example what it's gonna look like. So I have a 30 in hand, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, kind of go a little bit wider than normal because I'm gonna put the dumbbell in between my feet. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do my deadlift, right? So I'm gonna hinge at my hips, back's gonna stay flat. I'm gonna get 4 of those. At that point, after I'm done with that, I'm then gonna go 4 bicep curls. Once I'm done with 4 bicep curls, I'm then gonna go right into 4 presses, okay? Now, the whole piece of this now in the minute is we're just gonna go round and round for that entire minute, right? See as many times that we can get through it, okay? Then we'll go right back into the next minute for our cardio piece, okay? Now, once we're done with that, we're then gonna go ahead and rest 2 minutes. We're gonna go then into, and I'll remind you on all this, by the way, you guys, we're gonna go 12 up downs with a tall jump. So it's gonna be kind of like a burpee with the jump part, because normally with an up down, we just stand up. Now we're gonna have a little bit of a jump. From there, we're gonna go 12 crossbody mountain climbers and then 24 plank shoulder taps, okay? So let's go over this again. Go over the up down with the tall jump. Again, we're gonna reach for the deck, step out or jump out. Come on up. And then we're just gonna jump like that, okay? So just go down and out, and then we're gonna jump, okay? When you're doing that, don't worry about clapping overhead or anything like that, but just come up, have that jump. And if you don't want to jump, right, we need to take the jump out of it, just completely take the jump out of it. From here, we'll go crossbody mountain climbers in that push-up position, and then we're just gonna drag that knee across the body, and we're just gonna go side to side, okay? And then from there, we'll go right into your shoulder taps, okay? Now, obviously, not obviously, you should never say obviously, by the way, okay? You can rest in between those movements. They easily transition, right? You can easily go from one movement to the other, but you don't have to do them without taking a break, okay? So let's do this really quick. I want you guys to go through that dumbbell deadlift position. I want you guys to do 2 deadlifts, 2 bicep curls, 2 presses, right? And if you're in Vashon Island, you're gonna do 2 deadlifts, 2 curls, 2 bent over rows. Other people that watch this later on, they're like, who's in Vashon Island? Good. And then once we're done with that piece, then I want you guys to go ahead and do 2 up downs with a tall jump. I want you guys to do 4 crossbody mountain climbers. That's gonna be 2 per side. And then I want you guys to do 4 of those shoulder taps. Again, I just want you to move in the direction that we're about to move, in the order also. All right. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, once you guys are done with the up downs, we'll go 4 crossbody mountain climbers. And then we'll go ahead and do 4 of those shoulder taps. Good work. All right, well, grab some water really quick if you need to wet that whistle, because we are about to kick it off. All right. Give me that thumbs up when you're ready on your side. What? Maybe give me a Hulk Hogan flex, maybe. No, I like it. I like it. All right, you guys. Well, let's get our dumbbells close to our bodies because we are going to start with cardio. We don't need our dumbbells yet, but we're going to start with our cardio. Okay, so we're going to do our 8-minute EMOM, everybody. Here we go. 3. Oh, you want to set the clock there? Yeah. Here we go. Let's start on 3. 1, 2, and 3. And 3, 2, 1. Begin. All right. So we're here for 8 minutes. So we got 1 minute of cardio. So get your bottoms moving. Get those legs moving. Just get that heart rate pumping. Now, some people out there have a rower. Some people have a treadmill. Some people have space on their deck or their living room just to get moving. And just whatever it takes to get that heart rate up, get going. All right, there we go. Just keep it going, right? Really, really good for shuttle runs, right? Especially if you have about 20, I don't know, at least 10 meters, about 30 feet. If you have that, that's great. If you don't, that's great also. But you can just have a spot where you can go back and forth, back and forth. All right. 15 seconds. Actually, it's about 10 seconds now. All right. When we transition, we're going right into our 4 dumbbell deadlifts. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Okay. So with the deadlift, remember to hinge at the hips and then lower yourself with your legs, not just bending over. From there, we're going to go 4 and 4 bicep curls. And then once you're done with those 4 bicep curls, you're going to go right into your 4 presses or 4 bent over rows. Now I'm throwing in a 4 bent over rows just in case we have any issues with shoulders or going overhead. So just to give yourself another alternative. There we go. Okay, 10 seconds until we go right back into cardio. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. All right, you guys, let's get right back into it. There we go. Okay, 15 seconds. Come on, guys. Come on. Don't slow down. Don't slow down. 3, 2, 1, and rotate. All right, we're going right back into it. Go ahead and go right into those 4 single dumbbell deadlifts or double dumbbells, your call. 4 of those bicep curls, 4 of those presses. There we go. Remember, keep those midsections braced. There we go. Good. Lowering yourself down with your legs. Good. Keep it moving. Okay, 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Rotate. Right back into cardio. Let's go. Come on. Big push. Don't hold back. Happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody. I should have told you that in the beginning. Good to see you guys here on a Wednesday. Okay, 30 seconds. Okay, 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, and rotate. Okay, here we go. We're back to them. 4 of those deadlifts. Good. Strong backs. Good work. We'll then turn into 4 of those bicep curls. Good. And then we'll go 4 of those presses or bent over rows. Okay, 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, rotate. Here we go. We're back at it. Okay, last piece of cardio in this part. There we go. Come on. Turn it up where you can turn it up. Okay, 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right, go pick up those dumbbells. We got 4 deadlifts, 4 curls, and then 4 presses. Okay, let's turn this up a little bit. Remember, we do have 2 minutes to break after this, so we do get a little bit of a break, so you can give a little bit of a push if you need it, if you can. And then we'll move into another 12-minute session. We'll move into another session. That's going to be for 12 minutes. Come on. There we go. Make sure those feet are flat with those presses. 20 seconds. You got it. All right. In 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, so we have 2 minutes. Grab some water, move around, take a load off. And then once we're done with our 2-minute segment of rest, we're then gonna go right into a 12-minute AMRAP. So again, it's gonna be 12 of those up downs with the tall jump, 12 of those crossbody mountain climbers, and then 24 of those shoulder taps. Yeah, good job, you guys. All right, so as an icebreaker, when you guys get a chance to, we'll go into the chat, but as an icebreaker, what is something that you want to accomplish this week? And it could be anything. It could be fitness related. It could be non-fitness related. I've asked a couple people this question. Gardening has been an answer, right? Getting their garden all lined up. I got to play around with sprinklers this last couple days. That was different. 30 seconds. All right. So let's start to get ourselves in position. All right, 10 seconds. Okay, again, 12 up downs with a tall jump in 5, in 3, 2, 1, begin. Here we go. So we're reaching for the floor, stepping up or jumping up, going right into a jump. There we go. Good work. Just keep it moving. There we go. So 12 of these up downs. At that point, you go ahead and do your 12 crossbody mountain climbers. Again, that's going to be 6 per side. And if you want to step it up just a little bit in those mountain climbers, we can actually make them 24, right? If you feel like yourself is going like a little bit too fast through them, we can always change that up a little bit. And then from there, you guys are going to go right into 24 shoulder taps. And then once we finish that round, we're going to go right back into it. Rest those shoulders when you need it. Rest that core if you need it. And then get right back into it. There we go. All right, come on now, keep pushing. There we go, there we go. Keep it flowing. Good, man. When we're doing those mountain climbers or even shoulder taps, just make sure we're pushing into that floor hard so that shoulder is supported. There we go. Come on. Get one more. All right. Give yourself a number. Get through that movement or get to that number, then give yourself a break, right? Opposed to just kind of going, hit a wall. That sometimes taps one out a little bit too much. So give yourself small incremental goals. Doing good, you guys. Nice. Yeah, the neat thing about an AMRAP is that you don't really know, right, how far we're going to get through. So it allows us to set goals, allows us to give ourselves a target to shoot for. And then when we get there, then we can reassess. And sometimes it's like, is my goal realistic? And you don't know. So you just keep on getting to push yourself and you get to kind of push your limits just a little bit. So you get to kind of challenge yourself in this realm. So keep it going. Guys are looking good. Okay. Halfway through. There you go. If you need to catch your breath, catch your breath. And then when you're ready, get right back into it. Okay. We have 4 minutes remaining, everybody. 4 minutes. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Keep pushing. We got 3 minutes. Okay, we have 3 minutes. Let's give a 3-minute push. We're going to be able to amp up that tempo a little bit more than what we've been doing. Again, if we have that in our reserves, turn it up. If we don't, just keep it exactly where it's at. You got it. You got it. Here we go. One more. Two minutes. You got it. Come on. One more. One more. Okay, less than a minute. Let's go. Come on, let's turn it up. You got it. Let's finish strong. You got it. You got it. Those up downs are going to be hard, especially now that we're already into this 12th minute, right? But just do one at a time. Good. Here we go, 20 seconds. Okay, come on, get it, get it. 5 more seconds, come on, 5 more seconds. Don't stop. 3, 2, 1. Now stop. Good work, you guys, good work. Good hustle. Nice. All right, wipe that sweat, grab some water, walk around a little bit. Good, just keep on moving. That was a good hustle, good grind. Looked like once you guys got to the 24 shoulder taps, that was like when your shoulders were burning. All right, again, you guys have time to still go into the chat to go ahead and write down what is one thing that you want to accomplish this week. Marion says, come to the workouts the rest of the week. And then Stan is, get enough sleep. Stan, you're not alone, man. I've been hearing that a lot this week. So get it. Just get it. We'll talk about that stuff too if you want to. All right. We have one last piece, and it's going to be our finisher. And it's going to be for 5 minutes. So we're going to need one dumbbell or a plate or whatever you want. But we're going to be doing around the worlds. So we're going to be going around to your left and then around to your right. Make sure I get this so I have a good demo for you guys. So the big piece about this is that we keep it right here at our collarbone. And as we go around, we always end here, right? It's really tempting to like go below your chest, but we're always going to end here. So again, 7 of one way, you'll go ahead and rotate 7 to the other way, okay? And then from there, we're just gonna go right into our tricep extensions. I'm just gonna have you do stand up tricep extensions. We'll hit 14 of those. Once you're done with that, we'll go ahead and go right back into more of the around the world. So again, we're moving for 5 minutes. I'm not wanting you guys to slam yourself through this. Treat it as kind of like a strength. We're not going as hard as we can. So I'm thinking if we can get anything between 3 to 4 sets, that's a really good number. If you're like, man, I hope I get through twice, then cool. Like that's going to be perfect, right? So again, don't slam yourself to get through this, even though we are working for 5 minutes just to get as many rotations as possible, but keep a pace that's good for you, okay? All right. Give me a thumbs up if we're ready to rock and roll. Let's get this going. And then, John, with the skull crushers, what we could do is we can actually do a bent over, and then we can just do tricep kickbacks. We can do single arms or both arms. Yeah. Yep. So just think, I'm going to do a bent over row, and you're to hold it, and you just kick those suckers back. Solid. All right, you guys. Well, let's get this moving so you guys can get on with your day. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Okay. So around the world, 7 to the left, 7 to the right. And we want to keep it as close to our face as possible, our head as possible, without hitting our head. And now that I think about it, how is that, John? Does that make your shoulders angry? No? Okay, cool. Yeah. So we can go right back into our shoulder shrugs with a roll, right? So we're still going to work that direction, kind of like what we did last time.
Okay, I can do shrugs around the world. Doesn't work.
Yeah. Get rid of that. I was thinking about everybody was up like this, and I was like, oh shoot. Yeah, let's just get those go backward 7 times, go forward 7 times. And then from there, once we're done with the skull crushers, guys, we're gonna go right back to around the world. Again, rest as much as you feel like you need in between, and then get right into it. So again, around the world, 7 times to the left, 7 times to the right. And then we'll go right into your skull crushers. That's just fun to say that. Like, what did you do at the gym today? Skull crushers. All right. All right.
Scott, can you demo briefly again the difference between a skull crusher and a tricep extension on this move?
Yeah, you know what? It's the holding it like this is going to be kind of like the skull crusher. And then the tricep extension is going to be holding it like a goblet, right? So I just kind of put out the tricep extension because I think it's a little bit easier on the shoulders or on the grip. But you can pick however you want to it there. Does that make sense? Okay. Yeah, two different ways that we can hold that dumbbell, long ways or, you know, the single holding it by one head. All right, you guys, we are halfway into the 5 minutes. There we go. Good. Just keep those shoulders moving. Yep. Yep. Okay, less than 2 minutes. Keep it flowing. Should give our arms a nice little pump. It's nice to see the blue sky out there for you, Marianne. Right? Yeah. Is it sunny over in Vashon also, or is it just bright? Yeah. Whew. Everybody gets sun. The irony of this is, Tina, is it sunny where you're at? Yeah, okay. Of course. I mean, of course it is. All right. 1 more minute. All right. So, looks like John is saying finish Leslie's Mother's Day gift. And I think Leslie's is finish touches on a business plan. Womp, womp, womp. Yeah. 30 seconds. Come on. Yeah, the importance of, like, you know, just kind of knowing what your intentions are for your week, you know, it allows you to have kind of like purpose, allows you to have a mission, allows you to have a journey each day or each week. You know, so if somebody's like, hey, how's your week? And it's like, oh, I don't know. It's like, well, I accomplished this. I did this. This is my focus. So it keeps you on point. All right, everybody. Here we go. 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, and stop. All right. Good work today. Job well done. Love it, you guys. We start and we finish. And we just stay moving. You guys are great. So if you haven't given yourself a self-high five, give yourself a self-high five. Good job today, you guys. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Let's get our photo going, and then we can go ahead and kick off our day. All right, everybody, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Flex those guns. And good. Nice job. High five to everybody. Get them up there. Good job today. Have a great Wednesday.
Thank you.
And I'll see you guys on Friday. And Charlie will see you on Thursday.